welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to part 2. You're gonna bonus hard feelings because there's so much meat on the chicken bone out here in Galway County.
The guns are drawn and the knives are out.
Yes, so we're gonna. This will be a continuation of yesterday's hard feelings, which were pretty hard. I got to be honest with you.
Rock hard.
The boys got into it, but as we always know, we were airing it out, and we all shook hands. Well, I fist pumped with Henry because he's covered in mucus most of the time.
I have been pretty sick.
Yeah,
this trip,
which you've denied.
I never denied it.
Yes, you have.
When?
Many times. You say I'm not sick. Yeah, you say I'm not sick.
Yeah, you really use it when you don't want to do anything. You go, I'm sick. When you want to be included in fun stuff, you go, I'm not sick. Because we go, you're sick. And you go, I'm not sick.
I was fucking sick last week. I got a cold sore, and now I'm fucking like a little sick.
You got two herpaderps on the lip, which...
Cold sores.
Are herpes. I sat down and had breakfast with you. We went out drinking in Kilkenny. Me, you, T-Bone, and we ended up, everybody, not T-Bone wasn't drinking, but we all went out, and then I link up with you for breakfast in the morning at the hotel, and you sit down, not even a heads up, hey, I'm bringing my friends with me, or, don't look straight at my...
We got a table for 5. We need
straight at my
more
face.
Chairs.
Man, he sat down, and I went, ooh, what the fuck?
I got run down. I haven't drank like that
and like
gone out like that in a while. Like, I don't know when the last time... And it didn't seem like that. Because like the way like my memory works, but with the Ozempis, a few nights in New York, right? But not like that. And I think I just ran myself down.
Sure, I mean myself as well, man. I'm fucking dragging ass. I ain't built like I used to. It's a lot of fucking drinking, a lot of shitty but delicious food,
and a lot of beers,
which
is a lot of volume.
Yeah, it is. I realize like with the road. It's like we're at least doing something. Like, we've traveled for 2 weeks.
You have to wait to get hammered.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, well, I can't just start drinking. If we're wandering around Dublin and we're like, oh, let's pop into this pub for lunch. Kimmy's having, 2, 3, 10
You gotta have
Guinnesses.
a beer, man.
It's so, dude, the pub culture is the fucking best.
So
I love it.
It's great.
It's so good, man. The beers that we haven't, I was telling fucking Tommy, the driver, there hasn't been one beer that I've gotten that I didn't love, and I've had probably 20 different beers. Which the guy last night at EJ King's in Clifton was like, he's like, Americans, they always come. And he's like, in Ireland, if you're a Guinness drinker, you're a Guinness drinker. If you're a Carlsberg drinker, you're a Carlsberg drinker. He's like, the Americans come over. Yeah, but we want to try everything.
He's like, you switch the order up.
Yeah, that's the
You're hurling or you're football boy. It's like that.
And I'm a hurling man. I love that they had the hurling game on in there.
Are you talking about the fastest game on turf? The most dangerous
fastest game on turf. We went to a hurling match, and we sat in the stands, so you couldn't really see. But they had the continuation of that series on TV in the fucking bar last night. And it was great to watch it like through a broadcast.
It was awesome.
That was a cozy meal last night, wasn't it?
It was great. You know what else was a cozy meal? The one we had in Kilkenny, the lunch. We had the Toasties.
Oh, we all sat at the bar. We were 5 long at the bar.
Yes.
That was the famous bar in Kilkenny.
Yeah, and afterwards we were outside.
From like the year 600 or something.
Yeah.
No, 1353.
Service wasn't great in there either, but in an Irish kind of way, which we were all cool with.
Well, Tommy and I caught a nice piece of local lore outside while we were in that tunnel. And then you guys were down the stairs smoking. Mm-hmm. Some guy was like talking to his buddies, and he was like, "Oh yes, Kilkenny, the first town to ever burn a woman at the stake, and that's her house right there."
Yeah, first ever.
It's still smoking. This was last Tuesday.
That was also the people you bombed the joke on.
Talk about having 6 beers, 1 whiskey in me, thinking I'm funny, and the crowd does not like it.
How about the whiskey last night, the Jameson that we got last night?
With a lime.
With a lime on the rocks, and it was fucking delicious.
Was fantastic. But
which I think to myself, is he doing that because we're American, or is that the way they drink it?
Yeah, maybe it's a local
That thing went down smooth.
You know what else we haven't talked about? we had a bit of a kerfuffle with a card at a meal the other night. Foley likes to be the guy with the card. And
Sure.
Kippy had to come in and save the day,
He
didn't
has
ya?
the fucking bank card. Let me hold that thing for a little while. I'll be the fucking big shot.
No, it's a weird thing that I've noticed. You like, obviously it's company money. It's both of our money. It's not anything, but you'll do this thing. So it's like, there's no ego trip in it. You like to appear that you're paying for everybody. You know what I mean? Because you don't like it when I do it. Because, and I get it, it feels nice when they come over. You go, hey, I'm Johnny Big Dick over here. How you doing?
What is it, 240? Make it 290.
It feels nice. I get where you're coming from, but like there'll be times where I'll have my wallet out already and be like, oh, just the check. And then he like fucking, I got it. Let me get it. I got it. And I'm like, oh, I already have my card in my hand. You make this weird, fucking real weird stink about it that I've never seen anybody else do.
And not every place takes American Express.
They sure
So,
don't.
He was getting declined. I think it was just...
And in every single way a card could get declined.
He got
The
declined.
tap
The tap didn't work. The swipe didn't work. The insert didn't work. And he's like
Punch it
blowing
in
him.
manually. That didn't work.
You know you're jammed up when you're going off the chip and now you're doing the swipe.
Man.
2005.
When's the last time you did a swipe?
Mine doesn't even have a strip.
And ladies and gentlemen, the way that they check you out at the tables is they bring over like a wireless card reader. So it's right at the table. It's just decline.
Man, the biggest
fuck on the screen.
reddest X was showing up. It was getting redder each decline. So now I start panicking. I'm like, fuck, maybe we've just been... And it hasn't been that expensive a trip. We go out to lunch, it's
Not at
$100 or
all.
whatever. So I'm like,
You're panicking. I'm hiding under the table. Think we're breaking out this Discover card?
Tommy was burning his wallet at the stake. I'd help out, but
she's a witch.
it's on fire on the table.
She was full of Satan, that wallet.
That struck panic in me because I've learned too you can't tap an American Express over 50. I guess that's an American Express rule.
That's crazy.
So I guess over here though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, in the States you can. I guess it's just like a U.S. thing or a Europe or whatever.
It's only Express in America.
So that dude, I was genuinely like, oh, I haven't looked at this fucking credit card statement. We could be upside down.
Have you taken a peek since?
I did.
And?
We're fucked.
Nuh-uh.
What?
Really?
No, we're fine.
Talk off
Tommy,
camera.
I'm gonna need to hold 100. No, we're fine. And I paid
Folks, if you want to buy any lights or any camera equipment,
it's called T-Bone.
T-Bone.
Good time to go over what we took from the hotel room.
Good time to go over, Tommy.
Oh, wait.
Hold on, but wait,
one
but-
last thing. Yeah.
Sorry. So I had to come out. I had to get the debit card out to pay with that, and
Blue.
Oh man, that thing's seen some better days. You really tried to make the waitress know that was also your card.
Of course.
Yeah, he's like, get the debit card out. Get our debit card out.
This was the ultimate H. Foley move.
That thing comes out of the cave like Eli Roth and fucking Inglourious Bastards.
Tapping him
Just
back.
hear it tapping.
So the lady she swipes Skippy's card, and then is like, all right, I just got to have you sign the receipt here. And it prints off. And as she says that, both Kippy and Foley at the same time go, of course.
I pulled out my fountain pen.
Yeah, I was like,
Dipped it in ink.
I was like, there's no way she's going to hand him. I just sat back. I said, I kind of want, because he makes such a stink about it. I want him
to see if he would sign your card.
To see if he would sign for my card, and I want her to not even give him the option. That's what I really wanted.
Yes.
I really wanted her to be like, sir, hey, sir, your card did not work.
And that worked out perfectly for you then, didn't it? 'Cause that's
Sure
exactly
did.
what she
She
did.
said, I'm going to need you to sign. You're clearly the only responsible
The
man
adult.
here. Yeah.
Hotel snacks.
Hotel snacks.
Hotel Snacks, the Dean Hotel in
Nice joint.
in Cork.
Which I would
Beautiful.
also recommend if you're going to Cork. It's very nice. They have a nice pool spa. It's and we got it on like honestly like the proper cheap. I guess we booked out at a certain time or something like I don't know what it was, but if you're gonna venture over, keep an eye out for that. It's a nice it was a nice little R&R for the boys.
Record
was.
player in the room, classy.
Record player in the room, nice fridge, as Toby was saying, like that old
Good
vintage
TV
looking
channels.
fridge, great TV channels, comfy bed.
My TV didn't work.
The bed,
Really?
Oh wait, no, sorry, the other place.
Oh, when you rip it off the wall, 10's not.
That place TV. That TV was good there. They had 7 whole channels.
The shower was
the
crazy.
The place before we booked in Kilkenny was nice and cute and sweet.
It was older.
Oh man, and I found fucking. They said it's big for hen parties and stag parties.
Kilkenny as a total.
Kilkenny as a whole. So man, I had to move my bed a smidge to try to plug in.
Condoms?
Which there's another set of plugs. It must be like old Irish plugs. There's another.
Is it like 2? Is it just 2 with their circles?
I think so. I was fucked up, and I was like, "This isn't working." And I was like, "It's got to be me." But I'm like, and then I found another one, same thing.
That was a 32-inch TV in the corner of the room.
Yeah, that hotel was. I mean, it was fine, did the job, but it was.
The breakfast.
I was flipping through the channels, and you know how it'll say like what show you're watching at the bottom. I'm flipping through looking for anything. It's just like random news, just nonsense. And then I find the Tonight Show, and I was like, "Oh, the Tonight Show sucks. Well, I'll watch this little American culture for you."
Yeah.
The Irish version of the Tonight Show,
nice,
is just a news program about the things that have happened. So I literally turn on the Tonight Show, and it's like a man was savagely beaten in Cork County, and it's a guy just bleeding on the sidewalk. Dude.
Up next, the comedy stylings of Jimmy Carr.
How about the ride in? We get in the first taxi, and the guy was like listening to. I don't know if it was alt-right or alt-left, but some sort of harsh news report.
They were talking about an IRA killing.
Yeah, and it was like, you remember when he was stabbed in the back 13,000 times? I was like, buddy, how about we just fucking land it? How about a little fucking music or something? Get a harp out or something.
They don't sugarcoat anything around here.
No.
But we talked about this, but the Tonight Show over here is Graham Norton, and they don't get much better than that. He's the best fucking late night guy going. That's a good. I'd love to be on the Graham Norton show.
Oh, but in the one in Kilkenny, I found a bunch of fucking fake fingernails that some girl had like pried off, and I was just like, luckily I found them in the morning. I was like, whoa,
yeah.
yikes.
I would have thought you would have checked out of that room.
Yeah, it was a.
And I was
skeeved in there.
That was the only subpar meal that we've had was the breakfast at that hotel.
They were like, you want avocado? I was like, yeah, sure. And it was fucking guacamole, like bad,
like worse than Chipotle guacamole,
like store bought, like
yes.
tubbed guac, and it was like it was like too tangy and watery. I finished it.
That meal did not sit well with me at all.
And also, dude, woke up so hungover, and the only glasses they had at breakfast were this big for
water.
Yeah,
dude,
I was standing
dying.
Standing like a fat fucking alcoholic over the table,
hammering apple juice
at the buffet, dude, just fucking shooting it. Just everybody's looking at me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
How about that? We never talked about it. That bag of birds next to us. There was like.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one girl laugh or cough? Did you pick up on that?
Yeah, there were a couple older broads there for a hen party.
Sounded like a fucking, man, that girl has been around the blizzard.
Man, brutal.
But
anyway.
In the rooms, instead of like a little sometimes I love the
at the Dean or at the hotel?
At the Dean.
Okay.
They'll sometimes have a couple snacks in the room. The Dean had a wall of shelves stocked to the brim with snacks.
It was snacks. They had a condom that was free, by the way.
A Durex, a little guy. Hate them.
Those things break like paper mache.
Maybe for you, King Kong.
That's the most adorable condom I've ever used.
I wore it in the shower just to feel young
my
again.
balls in there.
I'm bringing it as a carry-on.
Okay, so just let me go over this.
Yeah, so there was peanuts?
Hold on. Back it up. There was a wall of bottles of wine, quarter bottles of whiskey, vodka, whatever, anything you could want to get
a couple of nips
fucked
as well.
up in. Then you had popcorn. You had couple bags of peanuts. You had that. Did you see that one licorice jar?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that looks
real
so
big,
good.
Big chocolate bar in a box.
Big chocolate
couple
bar.
Chocolate,
thought
like
about
gourmet
getting that.
Chocolate shit.
Yeah. Then it was all. There was probably like maybe like 20 things. Chips, potatoes, which we've all fallen in love with over here.
Onions,
cheese and onions, big. Salt and vinegar's banging over here.
That cheese and onion potatoes. That's top 2 chip for me between that and the Ruffles All Dress.
They're crazy.
They also had a refrigerator full of cold drinks as well.
Cold beers, Fanta. I love the Fanta over here, don't they? The Fanta Skinny Jones, like the Diet Cokes.
Oh, you know what? what I had in Germany. I forgot to tell you. It was they do it's a Fanta and a Coke together called like a fizzy or something.
Whoa!
And they're going to start selling it in the States. Yeah, like Nadine grew
like
up
an orange Coke.
Yeah, but it's half. I forget what the fuck it's called. It's like half Fanta, half Coke.
Half orange Fanta.
Man,
that's all right.
Yeah, I had. It was
See, that's something you shouldn't have told me.
Why? I'm gonna be making.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Get the beakers out.
Put a scoop of ice cream in there. Ooh, you got something going there, baby.
Ice cream.
You got stew going, baby.
Ice cream last night was delicious.
So, I'll start this off.
Are you sure you want to go first?
Because we got there kind of hungry.
We got there hungry. And I was the first one to check in because the other rooms weren't ready. Tommy and I went upstairs. We called his wife, and I had a pack of peanuts.
We called his wife.
Yeah, what a weird detail.
It's like a court case.
I had a pack of peanuts. Now,
You can call her and ask and confirm that we made the phone call.
Tommy had brought in a bottle of water from the other hotel and left it in my room. I put that in the fridge. I had that later on.
You son of a bitch.
When I got back that night, I had a half a bag of Maltesers. That was it. That's all I had.
Okay. All right, so that's a full bag of Maltesers for Foley. What else do we have?
Yeah, it's good.
This is why you wanted to go over this, because you didn't really have
There's
much?
also no proof. I could maybe dig through the credit card
No,
receipts.
I'm Scout's honor. Scout's honor.
I did the 2 bags of peanuts, light work. They didn't stand a chance. They were little baby bangers.
Yeah.
Delicious.
They didn't stand a chance. New Manhattan peanuts. They were called. They were fucking.
They were
all right.
called Manhattan peanuts. Now, did you do this when you got back to the room at night?
No, right before we went to lunch. When I checked in, I was on a tear. I did the chips and I did those. I did a Coke Zero and a regular Coke. That's all I did.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
No, I was hungry.
I had a Coke.
I had to go upstairs and yell at a waitress.
I just realized I had a Coke that night too.
I have a feeling you're going to keep remembering things.
No, just a Coke. I had a Coke with the Maltesers.
Okay. I had just 1 bag of peanuts.
Steak and eggs. That's it. 1 bag of peanuts.
Yeah,
It's gonna be $2.50. Ship it.
I took the.
They were $5.
I took the cans of water, but I just assumed they were.
Oh yeah.
They didn't count.
You mean Cano?
Oh, I dropped a can all over my floor. It was bad, dude. I was taking my pills in the morning, and it was one of those where you I'm fumbling it in the air in slow motion, and it lands. And I don't know if you ever smashed a can on the ground, but it fucking everywhere,
shit.
dude.
What are you taking?
Chasing you around.
What? I never asked you. Did the doctor put you on cholesterol medicine?
No.
Yeah, and forehead reduction pills.
Which aren't working. They didn't get, so your cholesterol wasn't that bad. No pills. They didn't. Did he say start taking fish oil or anything like that?
No, just diet and exercise.
Then you're good. That's good.
Oh, thanks. Dr. Foley weighed in. Appreciate that. Yeah, no. I take it's like a vitamins.
Oh boy, go over to Ireland and drink for 12 days.
Yeah, I don't think that was on the fucking prescription.
Your bangers
pad.
and mash is real low. All right. So that's good. That's keeping it good. Tommy just had a bag of peanuts.
I had a sack of potatoes.
Tax potatoes, that's understandable.
Posted about them, tax write-off.
Saw it.
And then late night, I was in a bad spot. I was just about as stoned as a human being can be. Munchies out the waz, looking at this sea of snacks. And I was like, man, I don't want to charge these to the room, whatever. I tried to order some Grubhub stuff. I downloaded the Irish Grubhub.
Holy shit.
Got ripped off for
You downloaded Potato Hub?
Spud Hub.
That's pretty good. Man, you love a late night Grubhub.
Dude, I really, really do. It's bad.
I can picture you in the room talking to yourself. I'm gonna fucking order. I'm gonna fucking.
Dude, for real, for about an hour and a half. I mumble to myself a lot.
Oh, you were mumbling to yourself the other day, and I was like, Toby, you're fighting with someone in your head, and you didn't even fucking, just fucking. I think I got added to the list.
I respect that. You were on something when we were at the bar for lunch too, because I was stuck down at the end with you, and I was trying to have conversation and fun with you, and you weren't having any of it.
I was cranky. Well, it all got sorted out.
Remember when those 2 Irish goons showed up behind us? Those 2 old guys.
Oh, just muscled us out.
Yeah, it's like we're clearly sitting there having lunch, and they came up and ordered like we were just ordering at a bar. I wasn't sure if they were going to leave. I thought they were going to both stay there. That was the guy that didn't get the taste. The guy wouldn't give him a taste.
Yeah, this guy was a real cheap son of a bitch. He was like, let me get a taste of this cider. And the guy was like, we don't do samples. And then he's like, don't do samples here.
Which is crazy.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably his 5th time in there that day.
True.
He probably ordered 7 ciders.
But I've never heard of that either. I was gonna ask the lady if you.
That's got to be like a local thing of like they probably get people in. Let me get a taste. Let me get a taste. Let me get.
Maybe yeah.
That's how they sneak a little free beer. Or
Taste of that.
ain't
Let me get a
fucking
taste of that Jameson.
Yeah, this ain't fucking Costco.
I was gonna ask the lady at the Irish Wawa for a taste of the chicken salad, but I don't know how that was gonna.
Sir, will you please stop calling this the Irish Wawa?
So go ahead, T-Bone.
So I ordered a pizza. And something
This is
else.
after dinner.
Yeah. At like 3 o'clock.
What do you mean it's something else? You don't want to tell
I didn't
us?
have breakfast, though. No, I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was taco fries.
Whoa.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It does sound good. And I was really waiting for them. And
Where'd you get them from?
a spot that I thought was far away. Turns out it was right around the block. I could have walked and picked it up.
What's it called?
Mizuni's Pizza or something.
Okay.
It's a chain. I had it the next night. It wasn't good.
You got it the next night?
I did. I've been a little fat fuck on the low.
Jesus Christ.
He's sneaking off.
Call me.
But I haven't been eating breakfast, though. So it's been my 3rd meal of the day, but it's been like 3 o'clock in the morning. That ain't
Yeah,
good.
man, that's a H. Foley spin zone right there. I didn't have breakfast last Tuesday. I'm behind.
I ate 2,000 calories at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so my food never showed up. They said it was delivered. I was walking around the hotel. There was no one at the reception. It was bullshit. So then I went back upstairs and I was like, fuck this. And I went to town. I ate a whole bag of that caramel popcorn.
I was
Looked
eyeing
good.
that up.
It was insane. It like melted in your mouth.
Mine kind of looked like it could have been opened already, so I had to abort mission.
Sure.
But I really wanted to pull the trigger on
It was some of the best caramel popcorn I ever had.
The only reason I didn't have the chocolate bar is because I was afraid it was going to be like $100 or something.
There was a menu
Because
right
it was
there.
in such a fancy box.
Tommy, let me tell you.
I did not see the menu.
Nobody
Honey,
checks,
we can't afford the down payment on the house.
Nobody checks those receipts. I'm the guy in charge, and I don't have it in me.
Yeah, good to know.
You know what's something I noticed about all the snacks here? There's no spicy snacks. There's no flaming hot. There's no spicy food on this whole fucking island.
I don't think they allow it.
Unless it's Indian.
I don't think they allow it.
For their fragile
California's
white
getting ready
palates.
to ban that shit.
Hot sauce?
No, just the
Flaming hot?
yeah.
Why?
Because I don't know, whatever's in it ain't good for you, apparently.
We got to cut California and just let them float into the ocean. That's crazy.
Let them do their thing.
That's I mean,
They got rid of Skittles too.
They are way more like the I don't know what it is, but
Yeah,
they're
they
way
don't fuck with
more.
that
They're
shit.
way more have way more oversight on their food. So maybe that's like mostly chemicals.
Yeah, because there was a bag. Because what set it off in my brain was there's a bag of forest green chips that in our neck of the woods would have been jalapeno, and over here was sour cream and onion. And then I had it was like the end of the Usual Suspects. I was like, there's no spicy snacks.
Damn.
Just you on a burning ship with a gun to your head? You didn't get your taco fries, huh?
No, I did the next night. They were horrible. It was
The next night?
It was.
He said he ordered again the next night. When? What town were
What are
we
you
in?
talking about?
In Cork?
Yeah.
What?
No.
That's impossible.
I got ripped off in Kilkenny, and then in Cork, I got pizza delivered.
After you guys went to the bowling alley?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You got pizza delivered to the Dean Hotel?
I did. I ate it in my bed and got pizza sauce all over everything.
Which, by the way,
I woke up with a Malteser under me, so don't feel... And let me tell you, those things are messy. It's chocolate and then sand inside of it.
A Malteser's like a dum-dum. It's like a malted milk ball.
I thought I was dying. I thought like I had coughed up blood or something in the middle of the night. I was like,
Wait, not a dum-dum.
dum-dum.
What are the malted milk balls that come in the carton of milk?
Whoppers.
Whoppers, like a Whopper.
Big fan, Tucker T. Love the Whopper.
Yeah. Very ashamed of I woke up the next day looking at the box of the soggy fries. But the fries were they were like steak fries, but they were super soggy. I thought it was going to be like ground beef and cheese, but it was baked beans and cheese. So it was like sweet and bad. It was not good.
dude, I don't think baked beans travel like that.
We
though.
have not had decent baked beans yet. That's the only thing I'll say.
I had beans for breakfast.
We only had them at what is it, Elephant and
Quit
Castle?
bragging.
Was it?
We only had them at Elephant and Castle, and they were in a too small of a ramekin. That's one thing we haven't had.
So you
over
had
here
beans. You just didn't have the amount of beans you wanted.
Agreed. And they weren't as sweet. They were more tomatoey.
I like them.
Yeah, and they also do a lot of short ribs, a lot of stringy meats out here.
Love it.
And I think that beef short rib only exists to remind you that you need to floss. It just gets lodged in my teeth.
It's stuck in there.
That dinner we had last night was probably one of my favorite. Honestly, that took me back to my childhood when Patty used to make the pot roast in a bag.
Nice traditional roast on a Sunday.
Oh, Sunday night after a fucking steaming hot bowl of fucking seafood chowder with the bread put right in the middle.
You put the bread in the middle.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't come pre-made. That's aftermarket. Tommy.
That's an H. Foley special.
I mean, you're supposed to do something with it. Not supposed to make a sandwich.
Don't get defensive.
I think a lot of people do put it in there. I think a lot of people do put it in there, to be honest with you. The kid, Julius Roberts on Instagram, he's like a fancy chef. He puts the bread in the soup like a gentleman. Go look and get dope.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't love. I would like some variation of, because I get the same thing everywhere I go.
Sorry to cut you off. We need to do something. Either we're leaving tomorrow to go back to Dublin for a few days. We got to do something other than fucking getting hammered and get something. And we're gonna do that. I get something. Get something. You can get something to eat after this. But we got to do something. We have been walking. We've been doing good.
We haven't walked in a long time, I feel.
It's going a goddamn cliff.
Well, no, but we haven't walked since Dublin.
No, we walked around Kilkenny and Cork. We walked to the stadium to go to the hurling match, up and down those steps.
We had an Uber to the stadium.
Yeah, but we had to walk out of the stadium to the park and through the parking lot.
We did some walking in Kilkenny, boy.
And we did some swimming, and we did some steams. I'm just saying, yeah.
I mean, we clocked 4,400 steps yesterday. That's
exactly
not walking.
What are we talking about here?
Really? That's
yesterday was a travel day.
On Thursday, I clocked 3,500, which can't be right.
On Thursday.
What day was that?
That's Cork.
Oh, I guess I didn't do shit in Cork.
Dude, we got an Uber everywhere.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No, we walked to the restaurant. We walked to the Thomas.
Six-minute walk.
That was a 6-minute walk.
That's like
that might be in euros,
dude,
though.
People on vacation do like 50,000 steps a day. We're not even hitting the suggested 10,000 for when you're at your crib.
Yeah, our high for the trip right now is 19.
19,000? Wow.
I try to walk. Walk around the cemetery. That was nice.
Yeah, Lukey, can you grab my phone? It's on the console in the dining room. Please.
It's the one with the boogers on it.
Oh yeah, be careful.
Checking your steps.
I check my steps.
Kilkenny, we were low. I mean, we walked like 4 blocks to the bar, then back, and then walked to the casino and back. That wasn't like walking.
Can I just say that Kilkenny might be the most romantic town I've ever seen in my entire fucking
it's really
life.
cool.
It was cute.
It was so adorable. I loved it.
Went to the castle, Kilkenny Castle.
Which, no security, by the way.
No security. What the hell are you going to do? Thanks, bud.
We walked a lot the first day.
Yeah, the first 2 days. In Dublin, we walked a lot. But everywhere else, we've taken a car and got out and got drunk and wandered around from bar to bar. And
here we go. All right. This is today. What do you
343?
think? Today. All right. So let's go back. We landed on the 19th. 11,494.
On a day that I had 20.
Then
I did 14.
a little
This guy's a real go-getter.
jackrabbit, eh?
Hey, you still made it to the same place, right? What's that tell you?
8,660.
Oh, that next day is
the
low.
next day. 3,397.
What day
On
was
Thursday?
that?
Which I think that might be the same day that you did 3,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
what
on
was
Thursday?
your number? Did we walk the same amount of steps?
That was the day we recorded. We walked to the bar and back.
3,536.
3,397.
You didn't take your phone that one time we walked in the park, though. You're pretty upset about that.
That's right. I didn't.
All right, so it's probably like 1 million.
Probably. The 22nd, 9,000, then 6,000, then 5,000.
Yeah, we're not getting that much. I mean, like, I understand what you're saying, but like,
Then today, 343.
from it, you still got a couple hours left. big guy.
343,000.
But from a point of view of,
I've not had a sausage roll in a couple of days.
we're
by
not
the way.
walking that much, is what I'm saying.
Sausage
Sure.
was amazing.
But that's a lot for me.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's.
Not that that's saying much.
I think that says a lot.
Sure.
Not good.
Not good. I should have phrased it like that.
Sure.
I tried to do it. I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
Let's walk around the
half full of
town
gravy.
today, boy.
Full of
A couple of shots of gravy for me and the boys.
Full of that. I need gravy.
So we
Walk to town's 2.5 hours, it says.
Tommy, we
Jesus.
can't walk down that.
I said let's walk around town. I didn't say let's walk
well,
through
sure.
town.
We got to see if we can get a car.
Yeah, we
out
might
the
be
grocery-
stranded.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh shit, that's right.
The guy said he's done by 5. He's going on vacation.
Yikes.
It's crazy when you know one of the cab. There's such a town so small. Yeah, I know the
hit
cab
him.
driver's
should
vacation
hit-
schedule.
I'm sure he has a boy that he's dumping things off to,
Well, there's 3 drivers, so we're down to 2 now.
which we don't know the other ones. And that
I
lady,
know, we had the-
that lady Claire never got back to me.
I'll fucking
might-
talk to her. And
She might be on
it
vacation.
was a Sunday night.
True.
So we've talked a lot about like shit that we've seen that we didn't expect. We didn't expect the food to be so great. Is there anything that you were expecting to see that you didn't see? Like I thought we were going to see dudes with black eyes left and right. And we've seen maybe one.
That's more than I agree.
The craziest homeless person I saw was the first day we got here, within the first hour of being here. But other than that, no, it's basically exactly the way I pictured it, and I had pretty high expectations.
My God, Thomas, I haven't seen any homeless people.
No homeless people, and
They push them all off the cliff. They don't fuck around out here, dude.
the streets are all clean. I haven't seen anybody sweeping or doing anything, and I've seen maybe 4 cops, which is crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen a handful of
And
cops.
the cops don't have guns.
They got their bobby sticks or whatever.
Freeze or I'll catch up and beat you.
Catch up and make you feel bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. There's nothing I was expecting to see. I don't think that, or I don't think I've been shocked by it. I have been to Dublin before, so there was nothing like I was super shocked about.
I guess shocked is too strong a term.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're wearing cabbie hats.
How you doing? I know you've seen the Instagram post. You loved it.
Yeah, I would say nothing that the grub has exceeded my expectations.
The food has been, ridiculous. The beers have been fantastic.
Attractive ladies, we can say in a platonic kind of way.
Well, because we're Irish too. So I mean, you said this, and I do kind of agree with you now. Of like, I've never been here before, but it feels like I have been.
See?
So
Yeah, you got him on your side. That's.
It's a past life, Tommy.
it is.
I hate that.
It's all connected.
I've
Kippy.
heard this before, so I'll say it again.
Do you randomly smell the scent of
The
sheep
farts?
butthole on your fingers?
Not a lot of sheep. I expected there to be way more sheep up here.
What do you mean?
nuts.
That's all we
saw
saw
a
on the way
bunch of
out
sheep.
here.
We passed 10,000 sheep easily.
Literally.
I saw
One was driving.
I
We
saw
passed
one
them on the
pack.
way to town. There's sheep.
I must have been snoozing.
Yeah,
he told us
all
there's a dude. He said that there's a sheep out. Tommy said there's a sheep out here that's the terrain and vegetation so shitty that only one kind of sheep can survive. Everything else wouldn't cut it. It's these blackhead sheep.
How about when I was like, do the males have the horns? He's like, you think so, huh? He's like, nah, it's the ladies.
No,
They got the
dummy.
horns.
Why was there graffiti on the sheep? Did you see that, or like paint sometimes?
I think that's so they know
They
whose
mark
they are.
'em,
Yeah,
yeah.
they mark them.
Yeah, so
Okay.
some sheep thieving Cassidy comes over, steals my sheep. I can be like, "Oh, pink sheep, are you?"
Yeah.
You'll see Tommy washing a sheep later tonight. I was here all night. There's one in the shower.
He's gonna come back with pink hands.
If anybody asked, I've been
He's
here
got
all
pink
night.
all over his mouth. Tommy, what are you doing? Just hear coming from upstairs.
Can't get this pink off my cock, man.
That's why they keep it on there.
Let's stop at the hardware store and get some paint thinner.
It's like dye packs for creeps.
This little thing looks like a blow
You
pop.
lift up its tail. It's just all pink.
That's gross, Tommy. I can't believe they're making fun of you like that.
You
That's
believe
pretty
that,
good.
Tommy?
That's
a
pretty
shame.
good.
It's a
pretty
damn
good.
shame, I tell you.
What have been your thoughts, Mr. Cassidy?
Thought I just shared them, didn't I?
Fair enough.
That's how we got to the goat fucking.
I mean,
The goat fucking.
talk about a guy who's really been enjoying the trip. Tom Cassidy, very appreciative, just psyched, drinking in every moment. Really,
It's a good time. I'd like to get it on camera. I really appreciate you guys having me. I had a great time, and really just one of the best trips of my life.
You've been eating like a king. You've been doing very well. Tommy's a very curveball eater, too. Can I say that?
I tried to have everything.
He
I'm
doesn't
trying
even spit it on people.
straight down the middle, huh?
This guy's bonkers.
guy swallows.
He's ordered pasta multiple times.
That was. I shouldn't have ordered pasta last night, but this is a fish town, and their one fish option that I
But
haven't
not
had
shrimp.
yet. It was salmon too.
Who knows that? Is there shrimp out here?
There's no shrimp out here.
Prawns.
Do you
Those
know
weren't fresh shrimp. Those were frozen.
I didn't really like them.
But this has been my argument. This is closer to Italy than fucking America.
Sure.
So, like, why wouldn't it be fucking better?
The Cacio Pepe.
The Cacio Pepe, which you referred to it as,
was delicious.
Cashewy peppy.
Was so
Cacio
good.
Pepe.
I would get it again. It was unbelievable. But I shouldn't have got the linguine with the prawns and the salmon
With the
last
peanut
night. But
That was a mistake. That one's on me.
I'll take that one on the chin. Other than that, I've been 10 for
Cocoa
10.
Puffs.
You can't be right all the time, Kippy.
Can I do the fettuccine and Pop Rock, sir?
A lot of ginger ales Tommy's had, too. He likes a ginger ale.
Couple, some Jameson.
Tommy
ginger
does
ales.
like a gingy.
He does.
I don't know how. I don't really like. I've been drinking for sure. I can't match the way you guys drink. I would die.
You never could.
I would die. But I am
Do you
interested.
think we
to
drink
see,
a lot, really?
Oh, dude, we drink so much.
You
It's
really
crazy.
think
This
so?
is your Disneyland,
Dude, I drink a lot.
You guys drink like they just told you the keg's about to be tapped. You drink at such a rapid rate.
I take a full sip. You want the first sip of beer?
We're not talking about the first
You
sip.
gotta
Foley.
take a big slug of it.
We're talking about the whole time.
You can just
consistent.
roof. You can roof anything you're drinking. My point is, I wonder how I'm gonna feel like next week, because like I don't usually drink this much. Like I feel like I'm gonna be like
Spry.
Itching?
Ready to run a marathon.
yeah, I'm gonna be itching.
Itching for a cocktail and some
Some sheep butt.
Cacio Pepe. Not a lot of sheep around here, huh?
I would like to
You come home with
propose.
a sheep costume for your wife. Babe, just try it.
I would like to propose the meal that we had the first night, where we had the wings at the one place and then we went to the French place. I would like to run that
To
back.
run
There's no the French place, whatever.
You loved it there.
I did love it there, but the wings and those fries.
We got to go there.
I think we have to.
I would run back that though. If I had my choice of a run back, but it's only because I have buyer's remorse. I would go back to the oldest pub that we went to, whatever.
Brazen Head.
Brazen Head.
And I get that.
You've been calling it Brazzers. The fucking cab drivers are like, "What are you talking about? You fucking freak."
Place where Violet Star works.
just
Love
because
her.
I want to run back that bacon and cabbage because I didn't get that. It looks so
Buddy.
good.
That was great too. Yeah.
What I do, bangers
Buddy.
and mash?
I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
you
you.
did.
And if you're picturing like bacon bits in cabbage, this is like slabs
Corned beef
of
and cabbage.
pork chop sized bacon.
Yeah. Which we might have discussed this. We might
we
have.
might have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Incredible.
Fuck! I just had something and I lost it.
What do you got, Kip? Lay it on us.
Oh, I'm not gonna get
running it back.
We're hanging.
French spot.
spot. Running it back.
Bacon and cabbage.
Tommy's a freak.
Tommy
Damn
fucks
it! I'm
sheep.
not gonna pull it, gang. I'm sorry. It'll come to me in a few minutes.
Are we going to take the boat ride?
Yeah, I think we should do the boat ride down the Liffey. It'll be a fun. They probably serve beers on there. That's what I wanted to talk about. I went right back to beers.
Beers?
Listen, I drink obviously a lot. It's problematic how much I drink, and this has been like
How many beers do you think you and I together have had?
combined.
Yeah. Split it 50-50.
Got to be an over under on this.
How many-
200
I was going to say
No,
200.
is the over under.
200.
I would say somewhere in the realm around of 200.
You're
180
nuts.
to 180.
I think we've each had about 20 beers.
180 to 220. You're insane.
I'm on Foley's side this time.
Maybe 200's too much, but you had 20 beers in a day.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh,
We know so.
I counted. Yeah, it's on video. We have it on video. I counted the one where we went to the. We each had 3 at the Guinness factory, and we were there for an hour.
Okay.
Then we went to the Brazen Head. We each had 3 there.
Okay.
And these are low. These are low numbers.
Yeah, it was more than 3.
Then we went to Grave Diggers. Had
Forgot about Grave
6. We were
Yeah.
there for 4 hours.
And
Had 6 there. Then we went to dinner.
Then we went to the casino.
Yeah, we went to dinner. We each had minimum 3 there.
Was that the French place?
No, that was the bar with the singer.
Okay.
Then we went to the
Yeah,
casino.
Kevin does
we
not
each
remember.
had 4. I mean, those are low balls.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20. That's 20.
I had a couple martinis somewhere in there, didn't I?
Probably.
Yeah.
At the
You're,
French.
you're an alcoholic. So was myself.
French.
But I'm saying it's crazy that you think we only had 20 beers this week.
Yeah, if you make it not beers, if you just make it straight up drinks, then easily in the 180 to 200.
You think we've
range.
each drank 100 drinks?
Yeah,
Easily.
I think we have.
Easily.
Wow.
or close.
It's in that area.
I mean, yeah, and if you were to count your martinis the way they should be counted as 3 drinks,
We've drank so much,
really
I stopped responding to my Drink Too Much app that I have.
Fuck you!
It's been going. You've been crushing it this week because I don't have the gumption to go back and do the math.
To put the numbers in.
Oh, I haven't been lying to it since I downloaded it in January, but since I've been here, it's like I don't even want to do it.
But
there was 2 days I didn't drink.
Was there 2 days we didn't drink?
That's because your body was incapable of drinking.
Dude, I couldn't. The one day I didn't drink.
Oh, I hadn't factored that in. Maybe closer to 150.
Yesterday we didn't drink. What are you talking about?
I got fucked up last night at that bar. We were doing shots of Jameson.
And then him and Tommy polished off 2 bottles of wine. We played
some
rummy.
That was at the house.
By the way,
don't count.
I'll tell you what's exceeded my expectations. It was the same way in Greece. The cough medicine over here is fucking
Also,
nuts.
you've developed a drug addiction.
I don't know what it is.
You dip your blunts in there.
Hemochrome or something. I don't know what the fuck. It is fucking all right. It clears you out.
We played rummy
I
last
need
night.
a shot of that. Speaking of which,
Do you know how to play rummy?
little aperitif. If you told me, I could remember. I used to play it all the time.
I thought I've never seen a guy struggle so hard in my life.
Stupid.
Dude,
Do you think I'm talking about Toby?
Toby blew it, dude.
Tommy.
Toby could not understand this
Dude,
game.
no.
When I came out last
Toby
night.
couldn't get it.
Tommy was ossified.
I almost won.
When I came out of my room last night, you had like half a deck of cards in front of you.
Yeah, because I was playing big, baby.
Gotta play big.
Non-gambling game.
But it was I've never seen someone not retain retain information and then he would start negotiating rules with me. I'm like, you can't do that. He goes, says who? I'm like, what the fuck? I got Tommy Tough Guy all of a sudden.
He had all of his cards.
Luke
all
was
spread
asleep,
out
so I was
there.
calling you boy.
Yeah, he was calling me boy,
I
which
need
was
someone-
a fun bit.
I was surprised Lukey went to bed so early last night.
Lukey's been beat up. He got fucked up real early on.
He's been rolling. He's been flying with the Eagles. I haven't been able to do that like Luke has. Like on the 2 hardest drinking days, he's tried to like match you guys, and
He's
I think
a
that's
fucking man.
yeah. Well, he's a young
That's
man.
some sheep fucker.
Yeah.
His eyes were crossed the one night.
Yeah, we talked about that on last week's episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta throw it into. I just don't know when I can. This is
We only got a couple days left now, baby.
yeah, but then we go on the road with fucking Bert,
Oh yeah.
and then we have a tour bus tour coming up. I'm not gonna not drink on a tour bus. I'm not gonna rent a tour bus and not booze on it. What am I, fucking jerk
Damn,
off?
I'm doing heroin on that thing.
After the weekend with Bert, I am sealing the gate.
And so you're not going to drink when we're on the road?
And you're gonna just what? Salads and. Are you picking up that none of us are buying this?
Do you believe
I'm
yourself?
debating whether I should throw this gauntlet down or not.
Why? You'll come up with a lie to get out of it.
Yeah, you'll really do some squirming.
At the beginning of
Dude,
this trip,
Nobody believes anything
Believe in
you say.
Believe in yourself, buddy.
I'll bring some of that cough medicine with me. I'll put it to you this way. I am gonna very, very limit my drinking and eating on the first leg of the tour. How about that? My body doesn't feel great. We fucking hang out with Bert. We gotta hang out with Bert. But then leading up until when we get back that week, I'm shutting it down.
listen, you're a battered woman. I know Ozempic probably tossed you around a little bit, but you need to go back to her. All right?
I think
right
that's been my biggest takeaway.
You've been doing all bad by yourself right now. You know, you're fresh off a divorce, but you know what? I think you need it back.
Now, Hank,
You're running around with those sleazy hookers, ladies of the night.
How Foley got his groove back.
It's either that or they got to install that turtleneck in your gut.
Mhm.
What's that?
The sleeve.
Man, what a mean way to put it. But I respect it.
Shots fired, baby.
Man.
Yeah, I mean it's
I have something that surprised me.
What's that?
The graffiti situation is
Non-existent.
outrageous.
I haven't noticed any.
It's everywhere.
Graffiti?
Constant.
It's in places. And
It's in Dublin especially. It's the most graffiti I've ever seen in a city.
I think there's way more graffiti in New York now.
Yeah, what are you talking about? I haven't seen anything.
Not in the same brazen way it is here. It's
They clean it here, though. In New York, they just keep it up.
Yeah, I haven't seen any graffiti.
You're crazy.
I saw one lady washing it with some chemical, and it wiped right off to the point where it didn't even look like it was on. I'd never seen anything like it in my life.
We should take public transportation, too. Take a bus or a train.
That's
something.
okay. Someone's going to graffiti your back if we go on that thing.
This way to Brazers. What was it called? Brazers? Brazen
Head, which I believe is a pub in New York as well, the Brazen Head.
You want to take the bang bus to Brazers?
That's what I'm talking about, Tommy.
I like it, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where would you want to take public transportation?
I don't know.
Well,
just something different.
You're just going to get on a bus and get off where it randomly
Get on a
takes
bus
us?
and get off, yeah. Take the bus with the locals. Get a sausage roll. Have a cup of coffee. Oh, that's something. There is no regular coffee here.
There's no drip coffee.
I don't understand that.
The one hotel
tea.
there was in
At the
Kilkenny.
Dean, that was very Americanized.
No, there's coffee in Kilkenny too.
Yeah, they're a tea drinking people, Foley.
Which I had last night and was delicious. That black tea that I had before dinner.
Look good.
You were triple bevved up. You had a beer, a tea, and a nice little glass of whiskey there.
Yeah,
Which they put a lime in the Jameson, which I didn't understand.
Should we talk
Yeah,
about?
we were
Yeah,
just
so
saying
maybe
that.
it's something local.
But they figure we're
I
fucking
don't know
idiot
why
Americans.
I feel bad about having multiple drinks over here. Like in America, I'll have like a water and a soda and like
Gluttonous to do here. They
Yeah.
also don't necessarily always offer you water.
they don't ever.
All the
That's a
sodas and
Europe
stuff
thing.
are small. Yeah, of course.
You ask for water, and they give you a bunch of shit about it.
You're like, what
How did that bottle of Aqua Penna end up on the table?
I said in some still wall. I said tap still.
Whatever.
And that's what he gave me. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look at you sometimes like you're fucking. You got 3 heads. Like he said, buddy, I'm fucking dehydrated. I've had 400 Guinness this week. I need a little bit of fucking agua.
25.
Let me wet my beak.
I order my go-to bev, soda water with a lime, standard I'm not a drinking dude bev, and it is a crap shoot on what beverage I am going to get.
And the sizes, dude, I saw them give you a big cup halfway full. It looked like it was sitting in a sink. You know what I mean? I was just like, what the fuck?
Last night it was tap water with lime juice, some sort of lime drink, and then a slice of lime. It was insane.
I was telling you.
Why not? I've never seen somebody not fill a glass.
It's so weird.
I was telling
All of my times of ordering beverages, no one's ever given me a half full glass.
I was telling you, some places they give it to you in a rocks glass with a lime where it looks like a drink.
which
It's
is
like-
nice.
I know, but it's like they're almost goating you.
That
Yeah,
one
no balls, pussy.
dude, that one guy hit us with the classic dad line. He was like, water's dangerous. It's how you drown.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah, that guy was a little too much.
Yes,
you drown
no, I
it.
think you asked him for water and he was like, no.
Yeah, he's like, no
Yeah.
pussy.
From drinking wine with you last night, playing our little rummy, I came up here, my fingers were all pruny. I was dehydrated. I usually drink so much water, but like over here I don't, and yeah, my fingers were all pruny. I googled
That's
it.
one thing that hasn't been great. The water.
Listen,
I think it's probably cleaner and just has a sandier taste.
it has less chemicals in it.
And which, do you notice?
And I need the chemies, otherwise my stomach starts feeling like it's eating itself.
Do you notice the tap water in Philly is different than the tap water in New York?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's much more like something bubbly or sandy or something like that.
iron.
I don't know what it is, but I remember when I was a little kid, the water in Wilkes-Barre was so much different than the water down here or down in Philly, and we would go down there to visit my cousins. In the middle of the night, just be like, ugh, fucking sculling a warm glass of that. Ugh, sucked.
Dude, my fucking wife's mom goes to like a natural spring, and you can go and just fill up there's like a pump that just pulls it right out of there, and it's like heavy in sulfur or something like that, which is good for fucking something. God damn, if it don't smell like a jar of rotten eggs, dude,
No,
it's
thank you.
fucking crazy. It's like good for
I
your.
don't see how that's good for you. How sulfur is good for
It
you.
might not be sulfur, but it's something. It's something, and it don't taste
Wait,
good.
who's this? Your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
So you
Sipping on
wake
a-
up in the middle of the night and go to fucking...
No, I mean I stay the fuck. I don't even fight, dude. I have to crack a new cap every time. I'm not drinking out of a random glass.
Sipping on a fat glass of farts.
Oh, dude, fucking hot turkey.
Where is hot turkey from?
You know how you quit cigs? You go cold turkey.
Yeah.
This guy said I'm going to start smoking cigs. Hot turkey.
It's been 159 days since I smoked. I think I'm firing it up. Hot turkey.
Hot turkey's all
Hot
right.
turkey's
Hot turkey is great.
a great fucking great line.
Pretty good.
Always go hot turkey. But I want to get off. I gotta right the ship. And all the times in my life when I have been able to right the ship, obviously I've been saying this for years, both of, whatever, everybody's struggling, but it's been coming off of trips and/or events like this where I'm like,
a nice bender.
I can't fucking smoke heat. There's also a thing too of like, I didn't drink. We went to a hurling match in Cork. I didn't drink. Then we went to a pub and I didn't drink, which is like
The hurling match didn't allow alcohol.
they served beers there. You just couldn't take it down to the stands.
Yeah, you've also been bringing up you not drinking at those two things, like when Foley orders a salad.
Yeah,
Well, no one's
he
giving me
has.
anything.
He has.
No,
He has.
it's been a revelation for me. That's what I'm saying. Like
When I was at the doctor's office getting my blood work, I didn't drink.
listen,
I didn't drink last night while I was sleeping.
least
This
I
morning at breakfast.
I
you
did.
see
I
me
got
having
up and had a little glass of red wine. It calms me down when I'm nervous.
Did you really? Jesus.
I'm kidding. I would not leave that room until sunrise. That's how scared I was.
Really?
My water fell under the bed, like I rolled under the bed. Man, I was
That's
not.
all yours, dude.
I was not going down there to get it, dude. It was too dark. I feel a hand with long fingernails grabbing me. Yeah.
That's my biggest nightmare.
I was not fucking going.
I didn't
after it.
realize I haven't been scared at all here.
My room's too big. I know that sounds crazy, but you're wide open. It's all windows.
Do they not believe in fucking curtains around his joint?
I mean,
huh? Slap up some Venetian blinds, will you?
They have. I closed mine are on a remote.
Maybe I have them.
Probably. The sun never gets that bright, though. It's like a light bulb out there.
No, I went to bed at 10 last night? Probably fell asleep around 11. I woke up at 4 and just laid there for fucking 4 hours. Until I woke up and
stared at the water.
You woke up and just sat in the living room in the thing with no phone, just on the blanket or on the couch, looking at the only way that wasn't outside. And that's when I was like, I'm getting out of here. I knew you didn't want anything to do with me.
I was literally in my head going, just don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me.
That's great.
What, you want to talk to me all the time?
It's not that.
I just didn't want to talk to anybody. It wasn't a you thing. I had just woken up, had a rough night.
That's why I excused myself.
And I'm sitting there. And it's also like if you had something positive, I would, hey, Kev, you look good today. Not, did you fucking make it? Just fucking carpet bomb me with some fucking negativity. Fucking lunatic. Oh, man. And then, dude, anytime you are your mother. You really...
100%. You've transformed into her.
You were talking to the driver, whatever driver it was the first day. Really...
He's Fatty Foley.
Dude, that's pretty
Not
good.
bad.
Really
you got Fatty Foley and Eddie Cheddar.
Squeezing in traumatic news events. Like, you hear they got the guys in Moscow? Don't get them.
Other people like to discuss the things that go on in the world, and
Why don't you try economics, not
he's
death?
the one that brought it up. No, I brought it up.
Yeah, I know you did. Me and Luke literally started laughing when you did.
We said something about security, and I said, oh, things are probably going to get worse after what happened last night. And then him and I were talking about it, and I was filling him in on the deets, that they had caught the guys and all that kind of stuff.
But it's very wartime talk. Blew his head clear out his ass. It's not just like 9 injured. It's fucking, you get into the nitty gritty. Oh, wait, they better not find them. I'm going to pull the fucking dick right through their pee hole or whatever. We can invert it.
Yeah, he just goes from geopolitics to beer nuts in like the same sentence. It's like crazy. You're like Frasier
So you
and
like
Norm.
McDonald's? Fucking,
I had a dream last night, or maybe we were drunk talking about it. I
that
think
probably is right. I
think-
can't believe you think we only had 25 beers this week. That's insane.
I'm 26.
Oh,
Were you and I talking about the CIA the other night?
You had 3 margaritas at the bar.
I had 6 margaritas at the bar.
Within
What bar?
Within 20 minutes, the bar
In
down
Kilkenny.
in Kilkenny.
Yeah, when you guys left, when we went outside to smoke, I came back in and then went up to the bar and sat there for another hour.
also, too, we went out to the bar, and then he had to take me up to his room. He was like, I'm going to shower and go back down to the bar. I'm like, what are you, a hooker? Who does that? That's fucking crazy, dude.
How many jams are you going to get tonight, boy?
He takes me into his room, showers, and he's going to go fucking trolling downstairs.
I didn't hear you complaining when you were up there. No, so we had.
Can I ask you?
I don't think I had showered that day.
I can bet money you didn't. I don't know what day it was. I ain't never seen.
And it was 300 bears. I hadn't showered that day.
You didn't shower after the sauna and the steam.
Was that the butcher? Was Butcher Kilkenny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I ate that. We ate at that night, that real nice restaurant.
And you were in sweatpants.
I was wearing these sweatpants. I was wearing, I think, the exact same thing. And I think I had sunglasses on top of my head.
You had them on at one point.
I might have had them on at one point. Before the appetizers. It's cool.
Let them know, man.
I did have sweatpants on.
It's
at that
bright in that dark
Jesus.
restaurant.
All right, so we've been fucked up. I wanted to have a cocktail. You guys all wanted to go to bed. I wanted to feel good, so I went upstairs to take a shower, put the sweatpants back on.
Probably same undies.
No
too.
undies.
Undies?
No, I went al fresco. I wanted to relax.
How have
Fucking
we
let
not?
the girls know what they're missing. Hey, hens, why don't you come over here?
And then I sat in the corner, had a drink with these two, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, fat guy in a hen house.
We went
And then-
outside. We went outside, smoked a little bit. We went upstairs, and be honest. When I sat down, they brought you a margarita, and you said I ordered a martini. I don't know why they brought me a margarita, because then afterwards I heard you go up to the bar and be like, "Give me another one of those margaritas."
They were good. Yeah, I ordered a martini, but he brought me a margarita. But that was my second. I was finishing the first one.
Yeah, when I pulled up.
Yeah, and I said, I'll take another one of those. Did them real good. And they were in a fucking
Martini glass.
he had them but they had a little bit of ice in them. They were actually fucking real nice. They weren't real sweet.
Heartburn thinking about
I
it.
thought for sure you had said margarita, and then we're playing it off for some weird reason.
Yeah, I had about 6 of them. That
was
put me
after
out.
drinking all day. That was one of your bigger drinking days.
That was a big drinking day for us.
Yeah. I mean, there's only really been like 2 real big drinking days.
I would say 3.
That's insane.
All right, 3. You know what I mean? We got the steps in. Fucking doing all right.
I'm at 280. You're going down. Fuck.
Aye, boy.
Yeah. Again, on vacation. It is what it is.
Having a
But
fucking blast.
I mean, I know
Having a
that
blast.
argument, but
Shout out to the fucking homies, by the way. The board members, the fucking CEOs, the shareholders, the stockholders. We love you.
for real.
The best.
What were you
Back
saying,
in the
Tommy?
old country.
Sorry to cut you off.
well, the vacation argument, I understand it on paper.
I am gonna lock it. I am gonna lock it up to a degree that you guys have never seen me get back.
Well, it's like someone
I'm
who
gonna
smokes
not believe
crack.
you to agree you've never seen before.
I appreciate
It's
that.
like someone who smokes crack and then they're on vacation so they can smoke crack for 2 weeks, basically. If that makes sense.
I
Because
haven't smoked any crack since we've been here.
Listen,
I've snorted a bunch of it.
I've asked around.
listen. Actions speak fatter than words, so I'll believe it when I see it, dog.
I'll tell you this: I was pretty drunk the night at Kilkenny when I had all those margaritas in me, and it did walk up the back of my head. Just like when you walk into a bathroom, you say, "Oh, this would be a good place to do blow." It took a couple of steps from my subconscious to see if this guy knows where to get anything or knows anything. The young bartender.
Sure.
Yeah, it snuck up. I got to get the fuck out of here.
I feel like they all do MDMA over here. I feel like they don't do coke like that. I could be wrong. though.
Maybe, yeah.
so
I
you
got
just,
once that poked its head up, I thought I'm out of here.
Yeah, you got to get back on the Ozies.
Went upstairs and fucking threw a couple of Maltesers. Or no, that wasn't that night. I didn't have anything.
you had 6 margaritas after drinking all day.
That's true.
That's
I
wild.
feel like we had
'cause
snacks at Kilkenny.
I bagged it in. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm done. I couldn't fucking. And then 6 more margaritas on top of that. And the blow? Jesus Christ.
All I can say is I'll see you at the next fat court, and I understand your doubt. If you give me a month,
Yeah, you've been on the lamb.
I've been on the lamb.
You got shepherd's pie.
Fair enough. With spray paint on it. Speaking of which, let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up, gang.
Fucking down there, goddamn, they're probably wondering where the hell we are down there.
Shout out to the homies, the fucking Patreon. Thank you for putting us in a position to continue to make fucking content for you guys. We love you. The support has been overwhelming. It means the world to us.
Love you so much.
That
We
you
can't
got us
thank
out
you.
here. Also, shout out to the fucking homie who let us stay in this
Yeah.
fucking beautiful house.
Seabrook Lodge.
Seabrook Lodge. I highly suggest it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Unreal.
Beautiful
We'll have a
place.
video up. We got
We got a
got
bunch of
hella
videos. There's going to be a
coming.
bunch of videos rolling out over the next month or so, as we always do after we do one of these, type events. And we'll roll them out piece by piece, chronologically or whatever. Shout out to Tommy Cassidy. Thanks for coming.
Tommy
We
C.
love you.
Thanks, boys.
Great job,
time.
Toby. Great job, Luke.
Big man, I love you. Thank you so much.
Love you,
T-Bone,
kid.
Love
best
you, boys.
1 and 2 man in the biz.
Unreal trip.
And we'll see you next week. Peace.
See you next weekend, gang.
Gotta get back to the States.